Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you
What is up, everybody? There's that talking heads. Stay up late. What's going on? Everybody is here. Let me pause that stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Too cute, why not? Late at night, wake him up. How the hell is everybody doing? DJ OSB Vapes, what's up? How you doing? It was quiet all morning. It was absolutely quiet all morning. And then I think I just heard a baby goat die. And then somebody hit him in the head with it sounded like a stack of copybooks. Jesus Christ. What's up, everybody? I hope y'all enjoyed my video. How are ya? Let me see who's here. What is this thing that they're putting up here? Capture top mode. Oh, shit. Ooh, what is that? Capture top moments. New. Create a highlight video. Ooh, what is this? What does that mean? Oh, you just do it right in the middle of... Oh, I'm just going to start editing. Just start oh, shit, dude. That's actually awesome. That's actually awesome. So if I do anything cool, I could capture that moment. Wow. Oh, right. I think everybody knows who DJ LSB Vapes is. I need to get that fucking check, though. I need to get that check mark next to my name. That makes me jealous. I got check mark envy whenever somebody comes into my stream and they have a check mark next to it. I need that shit. I want to be, yeah, I need that check mark. What's up? Nice, DJ. Congrats. That's awesome. I'm surprised you wanted to stay. Shit. I don't know, dude. If I had a couple fucking months or a year in fucking USA, I may want to go back. I don't know. If I had a choice, I'd be like, you know what? Nah, with what you do, it's probably way better to be in the United States. Man, where DJ lived, I don't want to talk too much about it, but I got to hang out with DJ a couple times, and where he lived, it's so interesting, man. It's so interesting. Some of the stuff that he would show me, like he would show me like on Google Maps, like where he lived, and without going too into it, that is an interesting situation. Um, DJ, do you ever talk about that on anything? Is there any video where you actually talk about like where you lived, what you did? What's up, David Sampath? What's up, Hilicus? Kim Dixon's here. Clayton Von Kludge. Levani? I hope I pronounced that right. Michael Daly. Michael Zoidberg. Not Amused Coils. Pup Pup Man. Rainbow River Bomb. Steve Carris. Tony Vaping 9. Trevor. What is up? Zach Vapes. What is up? All right. I hope people enjoyed that video, man, because it was, there's gonna be more. Just trust me. That's a weird fucking video. I know. I know it's fucking weird. It's, that's just, if you don't know about Ned, I made a playlist of the Ned videos. I may be missing one, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but even the ones in the playlist, if you just watch them, it's something I did probably a year ago, and people asked for more, and I just never did more. They're I don't know, they're definitely weird. I'll just put it that way. And that one, if you're smart and you're paying attention, um, if you're paying attention, I had to record that at least a month ago, right? So, um, Ned is okay. Okay, so there will be an update. I got Ned. He's fine. So, um, it's a good thing he sent out that video because I had no idea. We knew that Ned was spiraling down. He could have ended his story a little better. He could have, I think he left out a couple things, but is there a lot of ads in this video? Let me see something. I just turned monetization off on this. I did a few vlogs even showing the studio or talking about my place in Madison Heights. It's a funny area, but I'm moving. No, DJ. No. I'm talking about Portugal. I'm talking about the you showed me in no, I'm talking about the island. The island. Yeah. So I'm vaping some banana bondage Turk V2 because I was watching Grim Green, and it got me a little Turk V2 envious. So I pulled it out. My Turk V2 is so beat up. I take it to work and stuff and drop it. But it comes with 2 caps, so that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Because, yeah, that island's crazy, and then... See, I drop it, and then the drip tip. So, any RDAs that... They'll just become all-day vapes, stuff like that I drop. And this needs batteries. Oh, thank you, Clayton. Yes, we got 7K. I'm trying to do a little 10K push. I need Ned's help, so I had to recruit Ned to do this. I'm vaping this on the Vaporesso Lux. These batteries. Don't do this to me, batteries. Okay, there you go. All right. Right. I get a nice RDA and I mess it up. I'm gonna try that thing. So whenever I say something, we might try that out today. Maybe even if it's there's a thing here. Let me show you. Let me show you. Hold on. This is pretty interesting. They have a new thing here in YouTube. I know they're trying to do new stuff. Now, if anybody knows YouTube, like they'll tell you like how to make your channel better and stuff. Like they'll tell you the lengths of your videos. Like there's so many in vaping, the lengths are a little bit different. Like people's attention span is like 2 minutes, like 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, and then 2 hours. It's like you have people that just like 1 minute videos, and then you have people that like 2 hour videos. The vaping videos are a little different. They're like if you could keep them under 20 minutes, that's great. Like DJ, Jay Hayes, Grim Green, like when they do their reviews, keeping it under 20 is probably a good way to go about it, because if you go and watch, you know, if you go and watch, if you're like, the Turk V2 just came out, I want to watch a review. If you see, if you see Grim Green's videos 30 minutes long and you see DJ's is 16, you're probably going to go to the 16, right? So YouTube works that way. Like people's attention spans are either 1 minute or 2 hours. Okay. So what they got here is this is my screen I'm going to share right now. Hold on. Share it. I'm going to share it. Hold on. I gotta get the OBS down so you could see it though. Okay, so you see this? They just popped this. What is this? I turn insert ad just anywhere? Wow. I turn monetization off while we're live. Yeah, DJ. I mean, every country. It's also a work thing too, isn't it? And I imagine the place that you were at could get, even like with your family, it could probably get a little lonely. But some people like that. Some people like to just be off the grid and stuff. But like I couldn't do a single home like with miles around me with nothing. So look at this create highlight video. Um, so if you go in this, I guess I could just like look at my video and take, what is it giving me here? Oh shit. So I've been on for 14 minutes. I could pick out like, and then I could just make a video. Oh, we're gonna have to do something cool. All right. Okay, we're gonna try that today. We are going to try that today. Hell yeah. Maybe when I'm like wrapping the coil, or maybe I'll say something stupid. I don't know. I say a lot of stupid stuff. So, there's going to be no other video on this channel today, but we do Wire Talk with Big G. And he's going to do his video at 5? He doing it at 5? Hold on. I know you want to live me, live me, live me. Ha ha ha. I not play pretend. There you go, little man. Too cute. Why not late at night? Wake 'em up. Mama, mama, please let me hold him. We wanna make 'em stay up all night. Big G, do you have your thing up yet? There it is. 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Perfect. 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Now, what this means is I will not, I'm not going to do another video on this channel today, but most likely Saturday or Sunday. I'll probably do something tomorrow. So, yep, Eastern Time, 6 p.m. So basically, usually when I come on is when Big G will be on. And the thing is like doing 2 videos on a Saturday for me is a little stupid. Oh, I got a new fucking thing. Look at this shit. Check this shit out. Let me pull up my OBS. So I got this fucking glass, dude. I got this fucking glass, yo. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. It seems like it's shooting off a lot of light, and you can see my reflection, but we'll see. It seems like it's shooting a lot of light off of it. It's reflecting. Actually, I can fix that now. Let me get lights on that are not pointed to this. Hold on. So, it's glass. It's a piece of glass. It's a long piece of glass, too. It's longer than the table. So, we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. So, I got some glass. I put some new black stuff under it. It looks like I'm going to have to wipe this down, like, every day. So, yeah, that's what I got. Okay, so, you think I should paint the bottom black? You think that would be different than what I have here? With the black, yeah, that's a lot shiny, huh? There's a lot shining off of this. But we'll see. Whatever. We'll try it out, see what happens. So, yeah, we'll see. It may not work out. It may not. We'll see. It seems like it's going to reflect a lot of light. Alright, so hedgehogs with the inlay. Oh, yeah. Let me show you this. I don't think I showed this on YouTube yet. And there's a lot of people on YouTube that aren't on Instagram. So I need a mouse pad now though for this glass. Like I can't roll my mouse on. Well, actually it's working. So I'm gonna show you this real quick. So I did that build a little bit ago with the hand wrap staple stagger fuse Clapton. Hopefully most people seen this thing. Okay, it's a little wonky right now because it keeps exploding. Actually, every time I try to go fit. There it is. Explode it. every time I go to try to fix it after like the first couple pictures, I went to try to straighten it out, and every time I go to straighten it out, it's kind of like a capture build. So if you move it, it's going to mess up. I would actually love to redo this build because there's things in this build I really messed up, and I know I could do it better. So kind of looks like a birthday cake. And I messed up the bottom one there. So instead of showing you this, let me just show you the pictures I got of this, because it did come out pretty cool. The first couple pictures I put up on Instagram, I didn't like too much. Okay. So this is that wire that this wire I did, well, I did half of it live. This wire and then I just put pictures up. So this is an indented build and a corrugated build. This is for, you know, I just did it just for fun for the build off. So corrugated is at the bottom and this guy, and then indented is on the inside, which is a little hard to see. I could have did that one a little better. I wish I did it a little bigger. That's one of the things I'd like to change. So there's a couple pictures. And then I corrugated some. You see this here? That's the indented. So it's an indented stagger fuse Clapton. It's holding a little stovetop in there, which is pretty cool. But I could have did it a little bigger, made it look, made it pop a little more. And then when I wrapped it, I'll show you in the next pictures, when I wrapped them up, so this is backwards. I meant to put the other side here, okay? I meant to put the other side here, so that's a really close-up picture of that. Got some good colors. There's the stainless steel in that. Pretty cool colors. We got that. They're just different pictures zoomed out a little more. See, this wire at the top here is what the bottom one should have been. I messed that up. That's one of the things. I was rushing and I messed up. Lots of people like this picture. I'm okay with this picture. This was actually my least favorite picture, but seems like a lot of people like this one. And this one. All right. And then I did this picture, and I just threw it in there, and I didn't really. I should have posted this at a different time because I really like this dot mod picture with last week's coil class, the Super Stag. That's what that is. I enjoy this picture quite a bit. I like looking at it. I'm vaping banana bondage, by the way, that Kim Dixon sent. She also sent me another package. So, oh yeah, I did this video. This is a good one.
Hi, my name's Nick Devine. I'm head of an organization called Fathers Against Saying Honkies on social media. Hi, my name's Nick.
Okay. Nobody cares. That's actually... It's so funny. Transform. Fathers Against Saying Honkies on social media. Boom. Alright. Where's my chat at? Let's see if anybody's calling me an idiot yet. Okay. Yeah, I hope the other countries follow. In PA, we're good. And I call that the church build. So if you see, well, Kim Dixon made me some banana bondage. Yeah, that flavor is very good. Um, what else did Kim send? I didn't look at what Kim sent me, but she sent me another package. Let me see what she sent. Because I kind of put it to the side for this reason. So hold on. Let's see what Kim sent. The consequence. Woo-wee! Blueberry something. Woo-wee! Yeah, Kim gets the, over at ETC, she gets the Adore e-liquid. And custard de leche. Damn, just a bunch of Adore. I did vape the strawberry. I have that in my tank right now. It is very good. And Hybrid Reserve, just a bunch of Adore. Thank you, Kim. Kim got into DIY a little bit ago, which is something that I would like to do like this, like get different juices from different people. Some people just make like the one shots. The one guy, dude, oh my god, what is his name? He makes that mint ice cream. Oh boy. It's like mint chocolate chip ice cream. Wow. What is his name? Man, it's so good. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Let's start this build. On the live stream, I believe it was on Wire Talk with Big G, we were talking about this ribbon comes off the spool a little curved, right? So we talked about this, and you can still see me. Ain't that great? This is awesome, I guess. So we talked about how the ribbon comes off the spool a little curved, right? So I made a 10 ply, but for this build, I want like a 12 ply. A 10 ply would work, but I'm gonna want like a 12 ply for this build. This build is extremely wide, so I'm going to add a ply to this. So basically, I'm going to get another piece of ribbon off. One. And you see it comes off curved. But that's okay. I'm not going to stretch it or anything. I'm going to leave it just like that. And you see it just follows the curve of the spool. Which is okay. It's not exactly what you want, but it'll work. And then I'm going to take this one. And since I already have 10 ply on this, I'm just going to add this on there to make it 12 ply. So now it's 12 ply, and I just got to prep them up. And then I'm going to need some 40 gauge to wrap this up. This is 38, that'll work. It's the first one I found. So let me wrap this on there. And I'm just making a staple stack. Something we've done a lot. 12 ply. .3 ribbon. A fairly long staple stack. And then I have some water. I'm live.
Okay, are you live?
Yes.
I'm gonna kill you when you're done.
Okay.
Yeah, guess what? My door was wide open. Doesn't mean you close my door so you don't have to. I heard you.
Oh no. I need 40. This isn't going well. Alright. 40 gauge, 40 gauge. Where is it? This .3 ribbon that I just put on the outside, I don't know if I stretched the other ones. Alright. There you go. Now it's there. Cool. Alright. For the frames, I'm going to use 29 gauge stainless steel. The coronavirus. Oh shit. So I seen something. What did I see? Who put that up? Oh, fucking whatchamacallit put that up. Oh man, I gotta find that shit. That shit's fucking crazy. Um, uh, Fogging Out with the Batman put up a thing on Facebook. Oh man, it's awesome. I gotta find it real quick. I fucking love it. This is one of the best things I've seen all week. One of the best things I've seen all week. Oh man. I'm sure some other people have seen this, especially if you're following Fogging Out with the Batman on social medias. This was a good one. Let me find it. All right. This is crazy. Now let me try to find him. That's not his name on there, is it? Is Oh man, that is not his name, is it? Oh, I don't know what his name is on there. Shit. Is it just the Batman? Oh shit, dude. I hope I can find it. Okay, I think I found it. Please let me find this. I don't see it. Mm. Come on. There's no way. When was this posted? Oh, shit. I can't find it. I gotta look for it some other way. Shit. It's so good. Please, please, please. Found it. Found that shit. Found it. Check this shit out. Umbrella Corporation from Resident Evil and the company that released the coronavirus. Look at that. Same symbol. Corona is a anagram. What is that called? Is what is that called? You could spell Raccoon City with coronavirus. Fucking mind fucking blown. How you like them fucking... Oh no! That's a video? Oh shit. What do you think of that? Coincidence? I think not. I think not, Batman. I think not. I don't know, guys. It's quite possible we're going to become zombies soon. What do you think about that? Spork Life. Did you see my Ned video yet, Spork Life? Spork Life has a big part to play in Ned videos. Alright, let's get this 29 gauge onto this ribbon stack, and then we're going to have to start making .3 ribbon, 29 gauge frames. Just making a big old frame staple. 12 ply, .3, 29 gauge frames. And then the only other thing I'd like to do is get a piece of ribbon. It don't matter what size. A piece of ribbon to make a little slider. I think what I'm going to do is put this on the hand drill. Alright. Cool. We got our frame staple ready, so that's out of the way. Alright, the specs on this build are pretty important to follow with the decors and stuff. It's kind of important to do what I'm doing in order to get a successful build. We'll probably have to hot glue that at some point. Actually, let's hot glue it now. So, I'm going to bring my swivel over. I'm going to get my, whatchamacallit here. I'd like to get my purple hot glue. pulling this. Oh. All right. Yeah, Ned needs help, all right. He has been spinning off the deep end. The Divine family has been very worried about Ned. And he only told half the story for whatever reason. .12 ply, 0.3. .29 gauge. Yeah, the coronavirus has like killed like 200 people. The coronavirus is real. Maybe. Well, they say it does, right? They say that it's real, but there's my 12 gauge point or 12 ply 0.3 29 gauge frames. All right, now. So, next up is making a D-core. We need a D-core that is going to work for this this hedgehog. I'm debating on how crazy I want to get with this. I might just do a regular one for now. So, what I D-core to make this is .30 gauge is what I'm going to D-core. Man. And what I'm going to use for, man, I'm debating what I want to do here. I'm about to try. I'll try just 38, even though I don't like it. We'll try 38 gauge. So I got some 38 gauge nichrome here. And 30 gauge is going to be the core. Let me get my fast drill out. Fast drill is out. I'm trying to keep it simple to start. These things can get very very intricate with all the wires you could use, but I'm going to get this 30 gauge out, and I need about 16 inches of it. And I'm going to get it hooked up to the swivel. Like this. I'm going to get it hooked up to the drill. Did somebody say something funny or something? Yeah, all on for 14 weeks with his erection, and your phase to tick order might be delayed. Yeah. Now, 30 gauge, 38 gauge. Let's just make a Clapton, loosen it up and decore it, just like an alien. 38. Let's do it. Okay. Came off the drill. Pretty much done the decor, but I still need it on the drill in order to loosen it up. Boom. 30 gauge, 38 gauge D-core. 38 gauge off of 30 gauge. Now, we're just gonna try this. It should be fine. I was going to think about maybe we could do it tomorrow or something. Doing like an interlock and a stitch. The picture I have on the thumbnail is actually interlock and stitch hedgehog. But you don't necessarily need that. Man, these guys got your tinfoil hat on today, huh? You think vaping has the coronavirus too? Man. What the fuck are we making the coronavirus for anyway? Where do these things come from? It's like a type of warfare to make viruses to send to other countries. It's so weird that shit happens in real life. You would think it's just a movie, but it's not. I'm going to take this D-core and cut it in half. Now, this build is very understretched. Alright, so it's 30 gauge, understretch, even more than an Enigma. So this is basically an Enigma, but it has 2 humps instead of 1. That's all it is. And I'm going to want to spin in reverse because I did my Clapton in the forward. Just like an alien. Whatever you do your initial Clapton with, you want to go in the reverse. Now, the last time I used a hand drill for Enigma and Razorbacks, they went really well. So I'm hoping that that this is good. All right. I'm going to take this D-core, clamp it to my table, and we'll go up close in a second. And I'm going to stretch it. I'm going to stretch it very little at first because I can always stretch it more. I can always stretch a D-core more. I can't unstretch it. I can't take the core and push it together. I can't do that. Get it on here. Now I'm going to want to spin in reverse, right? And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go up close and look at the pattern that I have. I want to have 2 humps on both sides of this because that's what a hedgehog is it's 2 humps. So we're going to go up close and look at this. Okay. And I'm going to get my glasses on so I can see, and I'm going to hope that I stretched it properly. If not, I'll have to make some adjustments. First, I need to find these damn glasses that I just had. There they are. Now, so I keep doing this until I find the right pattern I want, and then I'm going to try to hold. Oh yeah, this might be harder with just a single one, because it's almost wanting to make an enigma. Maybe I overstretched it too much. That's possible. It's very possible I overstretched it. That's kind of what I want, what's coming up here. Let's see if I can keep going with it. We'll see. Oh, this is weird. I got 2 humps on one side and 1 on the other, which is not something I think I've ever done before. That usually means it's not good. Yep. That's not what you want. You don't want one. So you see I have 1 hump on this side. You see how the spike's in the middle? And then on this side, I got 2 humps. They're off to the side. Not good. That's not good. So that means it's definitely overstretched because I don't have enough of a hump going on. Okay? That's not good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one off because it's no good. I overstretched it too much. I can tell because it doesn't have enough humps when I go to make the pattern. Alright, so we're going to take this guy off. I need it to have in all, so what happens is 2 humps are made on There's 2 humps on each side and then a hump on the ends. So it's actually 6 humps all together, but the 2 are on the sides, like 1 on each side to come around the wire, and then there's 2 on the top. So if there's only 5, that means I overstretched it too much. It doesn't have enough pattern to make it around the whole wire. I need 6. I only had 5. That's also why it wasn't even, like it was off to the side a little bit. All right. So I need to stretch this one less. Okay, so I probably stretch that one like out to here. We're going to do it a lot less just to make sure that I get it. So I'm going to take this D-core. It's on the table. The D-core is only about 8 inches long. And I'm going to stretch it. It's like 3 feet, something like that. Now this will only be enough for a single coil most likely. This D-core here. And we're going to take him. We're going to get him wrapped up on here. Start going counterclockwise. And we will see what this gets us. Now maybe there's, we want the six hump. Maybe there's 7 and I didn't stretch it enough. We'll see. You could always stretch it more, but you can't unstretch the wire. So always start, don't do what I did basically. Okay? When you get the stretch good, okay, this is way understretched. Yep. I'm getting 3 humps on one side, 2 humps on the other. All right. So now I could take the entire wire, hold this here, and let's stretch it a little more. Don't go too crazy. Just a little bit at a time. I just stretched it another like probably 3 inches out. Now let's see what happens. Okay. That's the stretch I want. I'm fucking it up, but that's the stretch I want. Alright, so now let me try to get myself square with the wire and try to do this the right way. That's what I want. Slide that slider down. I'm definitely doing this a little spaced, which I don't know if is a good thing. It's important to get the stretch good because you don't want to put a lot of pressure on this wire. All these little 0.3 staples can collapse if you're not careful. So you don't want to be putting a lot of pressure on these builds. They will collapse. A little tighter now. Yeah, you want to get it as tight as possible, actually. It all comes with practice, really. Even though I've done these before. I still need practice every time I do these. I didn't practice this week in order to prepare for this video. But you'll see. I'm going to make another one. And you'll see that it'll be even better than this one. There's not many mistakes in this wire I'm doing here. But it's good little practice. I'll have a nice little wire here. And there you go. I started to make a mistake. I'm going to cut it here. I got half of them. I got one done. So one's there. Boom. I'm going to cut this off. I got my one hedgehog. I want to make another one that's cleaner. Alright, so let's do this same thing and just make it tighter. Alright, this one don't look bad, but it's a spaced hedgehog, which usually means when I go to wrap it, it's going to be a pain in the ass. That's usually what happens with a spaced hedgehog. You want to get it tight. You want as many. The tighter it is, the more fuses are around it. The more fuses around it, the more it's binding them staples together, right? Ugh. Ned is massa, motherfucker. Ned is massa. So, don't pretend where you going, little man. Too cute, why not? Late at night, wake 'em up. 42 people early in the morning. Oh, shit. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to make another decor. The same thing I just did. Did I throw away that 30 gauge? No, it's right here. I'm going to get my 30 gauge back onto the swivel. This build still has a ways to go, even though when I get done the hedgehog, I got to make like a micro Clapton or something to put inside of it as the inlay. So once again, this is what we're making. This one, the one I'm about to show you, is a little more This is a little more intricate than what we're doing, but what we're doing is going to look a lot like this. A whole lot like this. Only, I'm going to try not to parallel anything in between. The reason I paralleled wire was because when I wrapped it, it was very spaced. Yeah, I'd like to do that remembering vaping, but I'll tell you what, dude. I'd have to, man, going back on my feed, maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it today after this. All right, I'm going to take this 30 gauge, get it onto the drill. Yeah, you could put a mini, you could put like anything in the inlay that'll fit. You could do a mini alien. I actually may have a mini alien, actually. Oh, shit. I may even have a mini alien to throw in that bitch. That would be cool. That would save some time, too. I think I definitely have a mini alien. Alright. I'll put some music on while I do this decor. Let me shut my audio off.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right, so just for information reasons, a frame staple stack like the one I'm using, the 12 ply .3 29 gauge frames, if I wanted to do an Enigma with that, I would use either 28 or 29 gauge D-core. So for a hedgehog, I'm using 30, all right? And if you wanted to get 3 humps on each side, I'd probably use 32. You probably could do 30 for all of it, but it just makes it easier if you get closer to what you're doing. All right, so I got 2 D-cores here just in case I mess up again, because this is one of those builds where it's very easy to keep messing up. It takes practice. It's a lot of feeling, and just stretching it the right way is the biggest thing with these builds. Now, you've seen the first one I did, it was good, but it was spaced. And I know that when it's spaced, that wrapping the coil is going to be much harder. So if you could get a tight, even, even hedgehog, like the end I have here is pretty good. If you could get that, you're going to be a lot better off than having something that's a spaced Enigma. And I could see like it's very spaced here. It's pretty tight there, pretty tight here, but it's spaced in the middle. And going to wrap that is going to be hit or miss. You might get it, you might not. Yeah, good. If you should sign up for Patreon like today or tomorrow because it's the first of the month. You'll get the whole month. So Patreon, I'm trying to get some shit in here. Lights, cameras, and microphone. I got to send out packages, so I need some of it for shipping. There's some shipping costs I like to give to people that have sent me stuff like Kim Dixon. So that money should clear out either today or tomorrow. So, Patreon this month has been meh. I gotta start doing more videos over there. Like last night, all the Patreons got the Ned video before anybody else. I got their opinion on it because I was just so numb to that video. I thought it was funny at first. I'll tell you what, man. I made the playlist of the Ned videos, and I was going back and watching them, and that second one had me dying, which it's hard for me to make me laugh. But that shit had me fucking cracking up. Search Magic, if you're asking me, I am. What's up? That video legitimately had me fucking almost in tears. Because it's almost a little embarrassing to watch myself, especially like a year ago. And some of the shit I say in that is just, it cuts me to my core. I don't know. I'm a fucking idiot, and I don't know how the fuck I was thinking of that. But it's pretty fucking funny. Maybe we'll play that. Oh my god, dude. We'll play that maybe after this. I legitimately laughed just out of, I don't know. We'll play it. Maybe after I get this hedgehog, I'll play it because it's legitimately pretty funny, I think. I think it is. It's very hard for me to laugh at stuff I say, but like most people. Okay. So we want to go in reverse, counterclockwise. We want to see if we get the shape we want. I think I'm getting it. Very little stretch. Hopefully this one comes out a lot better than the last. Going well. If I see the ribbons, you see how some of the ribbons are they're kind of pushing up a little bit, right? I want to fix that. So what I do is I go ahead of the hedgehog, just pinch it, kind of like if I were to take my nylons, just pinch it and go like that. I guess let me show you from this view what it's looking like when I do this. I'm keeping the same pressure on the D-core and just slowly moving my hand towards the swivel. Pick up the speed. You could do this on a drill too. You don't have to use a hand drill. I already got enough for a coil, but I'm just going to keep running it out. I'm at the end here. Alright, see that space there, but we got it pretty tight in most of the areas. I think I'll be good. It could probably be even tighter, but I think I'm good here. Alright. The inlay covers up most of this too, that's another thing. The inlay is going to cover up a lot of this. Now, I did say, I'm almost positive I have a little alien over there, but I think I'm going to actually save that because, let me cut these free. I can cut this off this swivel and the drill now. Cut them away from each other. My second one's way longer too, but it don't matter because it's only going to be like a 4 wrap anyway. All right. Now, what we need is, for the inlay, I'm just going to do my favorite inlays to do on this, which is just a piece of ribbon inside of something high gauge. All right. So I'm debating whether, let me try this. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this. All right, let's see what happens. Let me know if that... Oh, it's uploaded now. Cool. Let's see. We'll see in a little bit. It's uploading. I just did a clip of me doing that. I want to see what happens. So while we're live, something should pop up saying that I put up a video. It's just going to be a clip of this video. All right. So let's stay with the 0.3. All right. We're going to stay with the 0.3 ribbon. .3 ribbon, and I'm going to do 44 gauge nichrome because 42 might be a little too strong for a single piece of 0.3. You could do two pieces of 0.3 actually. You know what? Let's do that. I got 42 gauge stainless steel. 42. And I got 0.3 stainless steel ribbon. So we'll keep the stainless steel theme going. Did I use all stainless steel? Besides the N80 38 gauge. And I only need like 8 inches. So I need 16 to fold in half. So I'm going to take this much wire off of the spool and cut it. I'm going to fold the 0.3 in half. So I'm making my inlay now, which is going to be something that goes inside of the hedgehog humps. Now, you don't have to do an inlay for a hedgehog. You can just wrap the hedgehog and that's it. But when I do hedgehogs, it's only because I want to do an inlay. I actually like how Enigmas look better than hedgehogs. I'm not really a fan of, I'm not a fan of the crazy aliens that much. I like I'm getting some 40 gauge to get this ribbon together. Did my video go up yet? It's uploading. Is it up yet? Refresh that shit. Should be up soon. I wrapped these two wires together with 40 gauge, slid it down. I don't want them twisted at all. Now, if I was doing a single piece of 0.3, I would have used 44 gauge because it's not as strong. It's not going to mess up my stuff. There it is. 12-minute clip. Jesus Christ. I didn't mean to do that. Damn, I thought it was going to be shorter than that. Holy smokes. Yeah, it's up. It's a 12-minute clip from this video of me making that hedgehog come to life. Okay. I'll get the fast drill out. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool little feature here. It just takes time to do in the middle of a live, but I just want to get this wrapped. It's a 40 gauge. What's up, K Panzer? All right. So, I guess I'll put on another song while I do this Claptoning. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Here it goes.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right. So that's that. This is just two pieces of .3 and 42 gauge. Now in the beginning, I was messing up. Cut that off. I made too much anyway. Alright. So I got some clean stuff here. That should be enough for both my coils. Now, here's the thing with this. I have two coils, right? The first one I did, I wasn't extremely happy with. And then the second one I did, I'm more happy with. I should say the second and third one, because I did mess up the very first one. So I'm going to take the one that I'm not happy with more, and I'm going to wrap that one first just to make sure I get the feeling of wrapping these. So what ends up happening is I have this hedgehog. This is the good part of it, so don't get too excited. That's definitely tight there. But then I have a mistake there. And then it gets a little wonky and spaced over here. That's pretty tight there. Alright, and what happens is after I get done wrapping it, I'm going to take this .3. Hold on. This .3 is actually going to get put into the, there's an indent made in the wire, and that .3 is going to get in there. So there's a hump in the middle that is very hard to see right now, and that's where that's going to go. So let's try to wrap this. I guess I'm going to do it around a 3mm. 3? Yeah, let's do it around a 3. 3? Yeah, sure, why not 3? I should probably do a 3.5 actually. 3.5 is going to be a little more easy to wrap. Now you are going to need semi-long leads for this because of the nature of the inlay. So I kind of set it up on the bit, and I don't want a right angle. I want a little angled. You don't want a 90-degree angle because the way you wrap this coil is going to be on somewhat of an angle. All right. Yeah, this glass gets shiny. All right. Just a little at a time. Once I get like 2 wraps, I don't need them tweezers anymore. Just use the pressure on my thumb, pushing it the other way. Alright, after wrapping this one, I will say that I do think that hedgehogs are easier to wrap than enigmas, because enigmas have one point that you're trying to balance on the rod. Like if my table's the rod, the enigma has one point. The hedgehog has 2, so it's a little more balanced. A little easier to wrap when it has 2 humps rather than 1. You see the hump that's created in the middle? Alright. Let's wrap the other one up now. I need to pick out which end I think is better. I guess I'm going to go with the beginning. Grab it with the needle noses on a little bit of an angle this way. Alright. And I kind of just... That might be too much of an angle. I kind of just push it over the bit, bring it around, and I kind of go up and down. I just wrap a little bit at a time. Keep it tight to the wrap next to it. I don't want to say overlap the wraps, but damn near. So that you have a tight... See, I'm actually almost rolling the bit around too. And then I reset my wrist and go like that. So I'm like... And as I'm doing that, I'm twisting this whatever way I need it to go in order for it to be even. So this should be the better one from everything I've been telling you. We'll see. I got my 4 wraps. Little tighter this one. A little more uniform. I'm going to get better lighting in a second. Yeah, let me do better lighting. Give me a second. I'm done with the swivel. Let me get this thing out of the way. This is the first one I wrapped, which should be the worst one. Don't look bad at all. I'll take it. This is the second one. Should be the better one. A little tighter. Okay. Now, this is the inlay. It's just 2 pieces of 0.3 and 42 gauge, which you're hardly going to see the 42 gauge, but that's what it is. Just 2 pieces of ribbon. Inside of 42. Okay. Now, I want to take the inlay and just cut it in half. Damn near 9-inch, so damn near 4.5. I'll cut it, and now I got 2 of them, 1 for each coil. And I also want to get I want to get a piece of 40 gauge out. Alright, and I'm going to take the 1 coil. I'm going to get that bit I used to wrap it around. I'm going to put the coil on there. Actually, you don't even have to put the coil on there yet. I'm going to take one of the inlays and I'm going to get it inside of that indented section. You got to start it good in order to follow it good. And this could be tricky at first. That's why it's number 40 in coil class. So I want to get that into that indent. And once I get it into the indent, I'm going to grab it with the needle noses at the lead. Alright. I'm going to take the 40 gauge. You could even hot glue the very end if you want, which I may do. But first I'm going to take the 40 gauge and I'm going to wrap it, make sure it stays there. Now this is why it's good to have long leads on these, if you can, that aren't messed up. If there's any mistakes in this, it's going to make it very hard to do this. So I kind of just wrap that on there tight. And then I will take a little bit of hot glue actually and hit this bitch up. Hit 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. Where is... I'm just going to dab it on the very end here. Just to hold that onto there. It'll get cut off after install and stuff. Let that dry. Now I will say this. You're going to want that 40 gauge wrap pretty tight too. Because if you cut that off, so basically what I do is I'm going to put another 40 gauge wrap. So I'm going to put the 40 gauge on top of them both and clamp down on all three. Or just try to wrap it up nice here. You want it pretty tight to the coil because when you cut the lead, you don't want to be cutting off your 40 gauge and it exploding because this wire is going to be, this 0.3 is going to be very springy. Okay, and then I'm going to get it on the bit. And I'm going to get my glasses out, even though you may not need them, but it's probably good to have them. I'm going to get my glasses on, and I'm going to wrap this inlay. It'll follow. If you take it slow, it will follow it. And you want to follow the pattern. Now you got to keep your attention on it. It will follow the pattern. This can be tricky. Wow, this is going to look badass. That 42 is actually a really good choice. Okay, what's happening is this hand's in my way. I gotta grab it with the needle noses because my hand's in my way. And I don't know if the glasses are necessary either. So, yeah, it'll follow the pattern if you're patient with it. Okay, and now I got it down to the other lead, which I can't let go of it because it'll spring out, but you'll see. Make sure that shit's tight. Alright, and this part's tricky. This is the tricky part here. Make sure it stays in the center, because if it's not in the center of that pattern, you're going to have problems. Man, this might be better just a hot glue right here. Dab it on the end. As it dries, make sure everything's tight together and that the inlay is tight around the coil. You don't want the inlay looser than the hedgehog. Let that shit dry. All right, now I want to do the 40 gauge because that hot glue isn't going to be on there forever. This needs to be together all the way till install. Must be. This part of the coil build is definitely the fun part. I'll tell you that. Hedgehog, okay. This part is fun. I like doing these. I did a cage build where the inlays attached the two coils together and the door build off. And that was fun. Let's see what it looks like. This is the worst of the two coils, and I'm extremely happy with this one. A little bit of heat will pull them wraps together after install. Got them wrapped up there. Got it wrapped up there. There you go, Unleashed. Shit looks good as hell. Extremely happy with that one. We're gonna have to find an RDA that deserves these coils. I bet you they would fit in the dang, dude. I bet they would fit in the dang, but I like vaping the dang. Let's do the other one. Now this one has longer lead, so in theory it should be easier. In theory. So we're gonna get that inlay inside. Get a piece of 40. My right hand is stronger than the left, apparently. I knew that already, though, because I am a righty. Aside from you seeing the drill on my right side, I am a right-handed person that builds with their left hand. I'm like fucking Chase Utley, dude. Switch header, motherfucker. This lead part isn't going to look pretty. I'll tell you that. So if yours don't look pretty, it ain't going to. Don't fucking come screaming at me. My shit don't look that good. See? Don't look pretty, dude. But you won't see it. It's just to get it there. Alright? I don't think that 40 gauge is enough to hold it. It's enough to hold it down. It's not enough to hold it with me pulling on it. So the hot glue comes in right there. At the bottom of the lead here. Get it all over the nylon, sure. And if you go slow, it should just fall into the... It's like parallel wrapping. It should just fall into the space you needed to get it in. What happens if I let go of this little nose now? Oh, it's good. In the playpen. Woo! Let that dry. I mean, this is a double core Clapton, so this is 2 pieces of ribbon. Yeah, no, do it. Single core Clapton would work good too. That would actually be probably one of people's first choices. This is just 2 pieces of 0.3 ribbon, which is technically asking for more trouble than a single core Clapton. It'd be a good idea. This is just 2. I was going to put 1 piece of 0.3. I did 2 pieces of 0.3 instead. It's kind of the same thing in a way. I'd do it. Wouldn't be scared to do it. Alright, let's wrap this with 40 so that when I get it into the RDA, I don't get a bunch of problems. So when I wrap this 40, I want it to be pretty high up on that lead. Alright, so I'm getting it up there, like near the coil, so that when I install it, there's still 40 gauge on it holding it down, because that hot glue is going to get cut off. That's enough. Boom. Damn, son. Damn, son. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Holy smokes. Fucking killed that shit. Damn, boy, got them dual coils going. Looking fucking sweet. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. That gets me excited for my Saturday. And it's not... Ah, you fucking cock! Ah, no! Ow. Oh, no! Ah. Somebody help! Somebody help me! Help! I don't do that often. That reminds me of Little Shop of Horror. Every time. I got that boo-boo though. 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 It sounds like a new rap song. I got that boo-boo though. I got that boo-boo though. You got that boom boom boom. I got that boom boom boom. Okay. Do I install these? We have some time. Fresh comes on at 1. I have some time if I want to install these. I just had to find an RDA to do it in. An RDA that I don't mind not using for a while. I see one on the top there. I could use that. I got that boo-boo dough. I got that boo-boo dough. This is probably as good of an RDA as any. I'd rather have a 4-post though. What's in this? The Razorbacks. Shit. This is probably as good as any. Warrior RDA. I think that's what I'm gonna choose. Let me take a look. Let me not just grab the first thing I see. Hold on. I got that boo-boo dough. I got that boo-boo dough. I got that boo-boo dough. Alright, let's do the Warrior. Made some beef jerky. Wasn't Meter making beef jerky? Look at this build in here, though. It ain't bad. It's kind of fucked up. I don't know what this build's about. Why is this build still in here? Did I? This wasn't a coil class, right? No. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool, a little wonky. There's a staple inside of that Enigma. Yeah, this thing's all messed up. Yep, this is perfect. 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 I got that boo-boo dough. You got a boo-boo dough. I got that boo-boo dough. Hey, shut up. Hey, people, shut up. Tommy, what is up? Okay. Warrior's a cool little build deck. Big build deck, actually. It's a 25 millimeter RDA. All right. Now, we want to make sure that we don't do anything stupid, because these will explode. That thing will pop right off if you're not careful. That 40 gauge will undo, and it will... Oh, is this big enough? Oh, Jesus. That hot glue is pretty thick. Alright. That hot glue may be too much right now. And I'm getting like paper towel all over it too. Let that dry a bit. Tommy V, ENTMD, Entertainment. Oh shit. Man, this RDA. Wow, that hot glue and this RDA are not getting along. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna take a risk here. Cut that shit off. I mean, I'm just gonna look and see if any... Jesus, with the hot glue. I'm gonna see if any of the leads had to be cut. This one has to be cut a bit more. There you go. That one's ready to go. This one, I could cut the leads a bit as well. And I didn't bend the leads anyway because I don't know why. I guess I should have. But I'll just get them installed. Which, man, this Warrior may not accept both of these coils. That's actually crazy to me. These are tall coils. And there's some things with the Warrior that just gets on my fucking nerves, like this shit. They're flipping up. Stop it. Yep, I think this Warrior... What the hell is going on here? Oh, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, Warrior? Them clamps actually take up a lot of space in there. And this is not going well. I think I may have to change my plans. That one should leave that one up. You ain't gonna defeat me, Warrior. Get in there, fucker. This is the type of shit that'll make this shit explode if you're wrestling around with it too much. This is the shit I'm talking about. Let's see what happens. Feels like it's grabbing everything, so that's good. I'm just gonna have to straighten them out and stuff. Yeah, the Warrior's being a little bitch. Oh. Yep, okay, fuck this. Fuck it. This ain't happening. I am not messing this build up just because I'm stubborn. I ain't doing it. Single coil would have been great. Not this, though. Fuck that. We ain't fucking these coils up. Not today, Warrior. Not today. This is what's happening. This will be perfect, I think. Ooh, maybe not. Jesus Christmas. Nah, this should be good. I think. I have these Razorbacks and this Twisted Messes. So maybe I'll put these. Well, why would these fit in the Warrior? Oh, jeez. Abort, abort. I don't want to do a video today. What's this thing like? Hold on a second. What is this thing like? Because I don't vape this thing. I don't vape this guy, so what is it like? I forget. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I ain't playing with that shit. What's funny is I think the dang would work with this. And not every RDA is going to work with this. The dang would. But I quite like vaping my dang. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We always do. So the thing of coil classes is I like to keep the builds in the RDAs I put them in. But that means I'm probably not going to vape that RDA again for a long time. Oh, sorry. For a long time. So you kind of have to be smart about it in picking RDAs. I got to go through all my RDAs and see like which ones am I able to still use. So the Twisted Messes should be good because it's got one post per lead. A 4-post would be good with these. These are big coils and they're tall coils. And yeah, this is going to be perfect. Perfect. Oh, you can't see. God damn it, I'm sorry. I'm really nervous. I'll tell you what, I'm getting fucking hungry. I do this intermittent fasting, which means like you only eat certain hours of the day. Like I only eat like 12 hours out of the day, let's say. That's what I do pretty much. Like I'll eat, if I have a snack at like 11 p.m., that means I can't eat again until 11 p.m. And then, you know, if my last meal is at 10 p.m., I can eat at 10 a.m. And I try to go even longer than that, too. I don't drink soda or sugars. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of sugar in my coffee and that's it. And then I eat lots of proteins. So I don't know what kind of diet that is. I wouldn't call it keto because I still like eat whatever I want sometimes. Like I don't like say like, oh, I love that and I can't eat it anymore. I don't do that. That ain't me. That is not me. If I like to eat something, I'm going to fucking eat it, okay? You only live once. YOLO, motherfuckers. YOLO. So that is not me, that kind of diet. But then again, I do exercises and stuff. I do 10 jumping jacks a day. It's funny. How worthless are jumping jacks? They're good for cardio. Looking good. Feeling great. Holla. Twisted Messes Pro is what this is in. Where's my Kim Dixon stand that I just had out? I need it. Where the hell is it? Kim, help! Help! Kim, help! Could definitely use some finagling to get it to look a lot better. A lot cleaner of an install. But all in all, I'm super pleased with the build. Let's take a close-up look. It's hard for me to tell which one is the good one anymore, to be honest. TBH, that's the good one right there. Yeah, almost all my videos are, well, all my videos are, I guess, saved a lot. It's not really, I just don't erase anything. I don't believe in erasing stuff. Even if I'm not, like, happy with stuff, I don't erase it unless it's like I get in trouble by YouTube or something. They tell me to take it down, but I don't think that's really ever happened. There's some videos that won't play in certain countries because of music in there. But all my videos are pretty much live, and that's how people get all their information. I have like 700 videos, and Besides like 200 of them, they're live. So, just installed them Razorbacks in the Warrior pretty quickly. That went quick. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, man. So, I guess what we can do now is I'll show you this one Ned video that had me cracking up this morning because I haven't watched it in such a long time. And I imagine I didn't laugh at it as much when I made it because when you're the person with the idea and then you're the person recording it and then you're the person editing it, it's not as funny. Okay? It's not as funny as if you watch it later. So let me clean this up. And then what I might do is go over to Instagram. There's a picture of another hedgehog inlay that I did that I would love to show you. And then we'll see if I can get to the beginning of my feed and get something to repost for that Twisted Messes and vinyl and vapor thing they were doing. Thank you all for watching and the compliments on the coils. They came out really good. I'm really happy with those ones. They could have been tighter, but what are you going to do? Okay, so display capture. Let me. Whoa, partner. Whoa, partner. Easy, fella. Oh, easy, fella. Okay. So you could go to playlists, and I've made a Ned playlist. All right, I have a whole bunch of playlists here. If you want to look at tutorials that aren't live, that are better, I was watching some of them too. I'm actually super pleased with my. All right, this is the first one, but check out this second one. Cracks me up.
Shut up, I'm here now, aren't I? I told you I didn't have to be at the police precinct until 11:30. Now, I'm recording, now you have to edit this out, okay? Jesus, now I gotta get a timestamp too. 410 May, it's fucking May 5th. Fuck. I got scuba diving class today I gotta teach at the gay bar. Oh, jeez, just, you know what I'm about to ask you. You know. Thank you. Ned here. Ned's E-Juice Reviews. Sorry guys, I'm really busy. Again, it's the weekend. I got scuba diver lessons I have to teach, and I also dedicate my time on Saturdays to the 25th Police District of Philadelphia police lineups, of course, before I hand it over to my awesome cousin. A lot of people are asking me about the killer whale and how did the killer whale do. I'm going to tell you how the killer whale did. We had to do a C-section. The killer whale was born 155 pounds, 0 ounces. Fucking perfect. Why am I so excited about that? Because I'm the mother's nutritionist, the whale mother's nutritionist. Everybody that knows whales knows that a baby whale is born somewhere between 140 and 170 pounds. I nailed it right in the middle. 155. Boom! 155. Ned for the win. Again. Okay, handing it over to my cousin. I'll get you next time. Sorry again. Peace.
Ned for the win. Jesus Christ. So, you could go watch them videos if you like. There's definitely more nutted videos coming. They were recorded already, so there's that. Okay. Let's see if I could find this, man. This is going to be... Okay, so getting through my feed to go to the beginning is extremely rough. I have 4,464 posts, which is more than a lot of people on Instagram. Not just in building, on Instagram, period. Let's see if I could find, first of all, the hedgehogs that I would like to show you. The hedgehogs with the inlays. And then we will go all the way back to the beginning. Now, the last couple years, I don't post as much as I used to, but I used to post a whole bunch. This is going to take forever. We might have to start talking about something else, actually. Oh, that's it, but that's not the picture I'd like to show you. That is definitely the coil, though. So it's got to be coming up, actually. Oh, there's a picture of it there. Let's keep going. It's definitely a build-off worthy build. There it is. All right, so stitched interlock hedgehogs, and they are caged together with the inlays, which was a whole lot of fun to do, let me tell you. That thing was a pain in the fucking ass, that's what it was. But it came out looking good, but that's some of the fun stuff you could do with this build. Tons of fun. There's a close-up. All right. Now, let's do this. What can we talk? Let me get this up first because this is going to take a while. Let's get the pop-up chat out. If these guys want to talk about anything, be my guest. You will be here as I scroll down all the way. See if we could see the beginning of my feed. Yeah, and if anybody doesn't like Ned, well, that's too bad, because a lot of people ask for that shit. And sometimes I don't know if I like Ned, but... Here's another hedgehog inlay, which is actually the picture here. That's actually my, my hedgehog inlay on my thing. Oh, let me get the chat back up. Talk amongst yourselves. Tons of coils. Tons and tons and tons. Tons of pictures. I wonder how many coils I scroll through per minute. Let's see how long this takes us. It's 12:47 now. And I'd say I'm about 2 years back. This is almost like when I started my channel, where we're at. Oh, Big G, you want to see a cool spider? Check this fucking guy out I captured. Ooh, he was a big boy, dude. That's a barn spider. He was about that big. He was a big boy. I took that without a macro lens. That's just a regular shot of a barn spider. Big G loves spiders. Send your spider pics to him. Hopefully they're crawling on you. He likes them. Maybe carrying a rat. Mesh in a regular deck. It would be springy as hell. I don't particularly like mesh, so I don't know. I mean, yeah, in a clamp style, it would definitely be easier. I just... It probably wouldn't look good, wouldn't vape good, so I probably wouldn't do it. And it would be a bitch to do. Because rapid mesh alone is just so springy. So what I'm doing is trying to get back to the beginning of my Instagram feed. Let's see where, and I don't even know what date I started Instagram. I love this coil. It's so simple, but I like it. There's Ava. When was it? Oh, she hacked me. This is when she hacked me. That's funny. She got into my account and left a picture. She's done that before. This is around Coil Wars here. Yep, this is the final coil and Coil Wars. Yes, there it is. Hybrid inside of a helix. I could have did better that round. Here's the, yeah. Here's the coil before that, which a lot of people like this. This one almost didn't get put in. But the more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah, that was actually an awesome idea that still nobody else has done. Holla. This one is the one I was going to put in. But the family said they liked the other one better. I think, yeah, the other one got me through, so that's good. These are all Coil Wars. All these are Coil Wars coils. Well, actually, no, there's some of them that aren't. Come on, Instagram, you could do it. I know Coil Wars got you. Alright, Ian. Don't do this to me, Instagrams. Failed to load. You better unfail to load, dude. What is this? Oh, what's going on here? Am I still... Oh, you... See, this is the shit I'm talking about. Fuck it. I'd have to do it on my phone or something. That isn't going well. I don't think we could do that, guys. Well, listen. I think we done good today. Whoa. Boom. Boom! We done good, guys. We done real good. I'm really proud of you. We did a good coil. We got some talking out of the way. Not too crazy today. Fresh 03's on in like 7 minutes. And I need to get something to eat. I need to eat something. I'm hangry. We will be on Wire Talk with Big G at 6 p.m. I will probably come live tomorrow and do something. I don't know what yet, but probably something. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Come hang out with us at 6 p.m. on Wire Talk with Big G. We have a lot of fun over there. Go watch Fresh if you're in the DIY or just fun stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, probably tomorrow if you're not at Wire Talk with Big G for whatever reason. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment. My Patreon is up and running. Go check that out. Today's the day to get in on that because then you will have all month of Patreon. Get in on the February giveaway. I still got to do a January giveaway and get out some packages. I'm kind of waiting for that money to clear to get out the packages. Been a rough month, but everybody, peace.